we going? Alright, can you guys hear me over there? Hello, hello. Hello. Alright, cool. I'll try to do the best I can with everyone who's here. So first things first, just pop your stuff down to the side and just stand up for me. Don't give me that attitude already. I can start to see it already. Really? Alright, now. Ready? Just give yourselves a little bit of space. You can't believe it's a challenge you have to do something. Alright, burpees! No, all that sort of stuff will come later. But what I want you guys to do, I want we're doing well, the two blokes to go next to each other. So you can take seven. I'm going to separate you all. I want you to sit next to someone you don't know. Okay? Action. This is your part. Unless you already don't know each other. Half people here probably don't know each other. But I want you to separate if you're not next to, if you're not with someone that you don't know. You're good? Introduce yourself. Alright, excellent. So this challenge is going to get you. Alright guys. Alright, come on, reel it in. Alright, so this challenge is going to get a little bit uncomfortable. Okay, so we're going to start now. That's why I want you guys to get next to someone that you don't know. Plus, coming up later on, there's going to be a part that if you're sitting next to someone you know, you're not really going to be able to do it properly. Okay, so you guys have a seat. That's fine. That's your part done. Very much, you sacrifice. That's good. Those that give receive. There you go. So guys, this is really not going to work. So guys, there's many talented trainers at the Crossroads, and you're going to be able to hear from a lot of them, over the course of the 12 weeks. So today I want to touch on something a little bit different. I've wrote down a few notes, so I'm going to try not to read off them, but I want to stay on track. So you guys will be hearing from a lot of the trainers, different experts we've got coming in as well for different workshops. So hands up, who actually wants to be here at the end of the 12 weeks?
Me!
Ah, even the me, that was good. Alright, who actually wants to look and feel different in the 12 weeks? Nice. What about do something amazing? Hey, come on in, grab yourself a no time. Good, so you actually want to do something amazing. Good. So that's going to take a little bit extra. Okay? Well, I'm here to talk about the most important secret to you guys actually finishing off this challenge. And I've been part of this for quite a long time. And if you get this one thing sorted, I guarantee that you'll actually have success. And you can actually achieve some amazing things. But if you don't get it sorted, you're not going to literally be any different in 12 weeks. Alright? And that's as honest as the truth is. So that one secret is planning. Okay? So the next 12 weeks, our biggest key is planning. So now you've got some papers in front of you. There's something coming up soon. It's okay, but I'm going to make sure we start this planning process straight away. You guys want to treat this like a profession, not a fad. Alright? I've seen so many people come through these challenges, they pay the money, and then they sort of just dwindle off, and you don't see them at the end of it. Okay? In my opinion, there's one major problem that Good Life have with this 12-week challenge, and it's too cheap. And some of you guys are looking at me, excuse me? But seriously, most people can walk away from $100 to $200, quite easily without being too uncomfortable for too long. Right? It's actually a little less uncomfortable than some of the boot camps that are about to come up, and some of your workouts that are going to come up. Okay? So if it was $2,000 or $20,000 to do the 12-week challenge, I guarantee anybody who pays their money is going to not only finish it, but is going to do some amazing freaking work. They're going to break records. You agree? Because no one wants to walk away from $20,000. Okay? Because, what was that?
I have to get lipo.
Yeah, well, there you go. But see, what you don't value, you violate. And people don't really value $200 a lot. It's what, a day's work for some people, half a week's work for some people, depending. You can find that sort of money. Okay? So you're not, but like I said, hey, come on in, get yourself a piece of paper and a pen. So So guys, real quickly, my name's Luke Bradford, I'm a PT. I've been a PT for over 11 years. My background and I suppose my specialty is Muay Thai kickboxing. With 14 trainers here, I just focus on what I do and I do it well. So I don't worry about lots of the other sort of training because there's plenty of other guys that can take care of that. My specialty is really Muay Thai kickboxing. So I'm also a remedial massage therapist and I've been involved with Good Life for 3 years, I think. So I've seen many challenges. Anybody who's been part of 12 challenges have seen many challenges. You know, with Good Life, right? If you've been every couple of months, there's another one coming through, and you start to see trends, and you start to see the same sort of things happening. What I've noticed over all of these countless challenges, and obviously my time in the industry, is that the people who really do succeed, there's a few key pointers that they all have in common. They're accountable to multiple people. Right? They don't just do it by themselves, not tell their family, right? And just in case they fail. You know, that is a lot of bullshit anyway. I hate that one. But anyway, it's you're trying to keep yourself a little backup plan, a plan B. Plan Bs are only there if you don't expect plan A to work. Okay, so tell people. So be accountable to people. Let people around you know what you're doing. They have a predetermined goal, so they don't just sort of enter the challenge and give it a shot. Oh, we'll see how it goes. You know, because then you just rock up to workouts if you rock up. You know, because otherwise the footy might be on, or your kids got a little bit of the sniffles, so you won't go to the workouts, things like that. They have a written plan and they take massive action. You know, it's only 12 weeks. At the end of the 12 weeks, 12 weeks is going to come or go, whether you guys change anything or not. And that's ultimately the reality is. That time, you can't escape from time. It's going to happen, it's going to come. In 12 weeks, you guys could be completely different people. Everyone's staring at me. So on the top of your notes, I want you guys just to take a bit of time here, and I want you to write down what it is that you want to achieve in the 12 weeks. So I'll give you that time. Has anyone not actually, don't even put your hand up for this one, because I don't want you to feel judged. But ask yourselves if you've even thought about that. If you've even actually got an idea in your head for the 12 weeks, or did your trainer sort of give you a kick up the ass to do it? Or did some of the sales stuff get into your ear? Or did you see some of the marketing and you said, oh, I'll give that a shot? Because some people might not even thought about what they want at the end of 12 weeks. So have a think, what do you want to look like? What do you want to feel like? What's the sort of person that you want to be? Because if you keep doing the same things you've always done, you're always going to get the same results you've always got. So you have to become another person. The person that you guys are thinking in 12 weeks' time. And it's obviously an ongoing progression as well. It's not like in 12 weeks you go, yeah, I'm a new me. You don't stop at 12 weeks. So think about the sort of person you want to become. Elaborate, because elaboration brings on emotion. And emotion causes action and decisions. So elaborate, don't just write a number. 12, 15. Really try to sink into it. Understand it. Give you guys a little bit more time. It's good to see the majority, if not everyone, is doing it. It's good. This seems like a serious bunch of people. It's funny, I did my first couple of boot camps on the last challenge. They asked me to go first. So I had everybody eager right in front. And I told them, have a look around, because half of you guys won't be here at the end. And all these newbies, they were all the first challengers, they looked at me and went, what? And then at the end of the challenge, I had one lady actually come to me and go, you're right. So this group looks, actually, you literally, I'm not saying that because you're here, you literally do look a lot more serious. Because you're actually doing what I'm telling you to do. That's part of it, isn't it? You know? Next, I want you to think about your why. Why is it that you want to do this? You know, why have you paid your $200 and enrolled? This why is the most important thing that you guys will do anything. It always is. And there's always two reasons. The reason that you tell people and the real reason. Alright, dig deep. It's not so your partner will like the new you, or because on your birthday is coming up and there's a new dress that you want to fit in, Alright, none of that is the real reason. That's not. Okay? That's just the icing on the cake. The real reason is more likely that at your birthday there is going to be someone there who, when you fit into that amazing outfit, you want to rub it in their snooty, judgmental, negative little faces, right, that have been bringing you down and laughing at you for so long. Is that not true? It's not that you look good, so you want to go show it off. And that's alright. You know, some people think that that's selfish, but whoever said being selfish is wrong, right? Because you've got to look after yourself first before you can look after anyone else. And if you don't feel good, people around you aren't going to feel good, right? So you change who you are, and you'll find the dynamics of the people that you're around will start to change as well. They'll either love you or leave you. And if they don't leave you, you hope that they leave you. Because they're negative, they're bringing you down. It's true, isn't it? Okay. And having your partner like the new you, well, you guys can have fun with that one yourself. The real reason, someone got that good. Yeah. That's another, I can go into that mindset. Another.
Going on a cruising thing with this, so, you know.
In the middle of each other. Okay.
It's great fun.
So the real reason is normally because you hate hearing the conversation in your head when you look at yourself in the mirror. And some people I have spoke to in the past haven't literally looked in the mirror for years. It's because on some level you realise that you were born to achieve greatness, and currently your physical and mental bodies, spirits, don't feel like that. Okay? They don't represent that at all. It's because you don't feel worthy enough to buy new clothes or to be with your partner. Because we're always prouder of the people that we are around than we ever are of ourselves. Well, lastly, it's because you've subscribed to someone else's BS opinion of who you are, and now you actually believe it. Anyone relate to these things that I'm sort of bringing up here? A couple of nods? Good, good. Maybe it's just me with my own issues. How many days a week can you guys set aside to achieve this goal? This is the next thing to put in your notes. So have a think of your current schedule. Remember, it's only 12 weeks. That 12 weeks is going to come and go. You're either going to say, no, I got too busy and I'm still nowhere near where I was, you know, or you're going to, this is all part of planning. So start to plan now how many days a week that you're going to be able to set aside. And what are you willing to sacrifice to achieve this as well? Because we're all blessed with the same 24 hours in the day. It wouldn't be fair if I had 26 and you guys only had 22. You say, well, that's why you're achieving everything. Okay, so we've all got the same 24 hours. That's how we use it. And the champions, the people who succeed, they control their time. They don't let time control them. Nobody's richer or poorer in time. So if you need to control time, I've already said that one, sorry. You may need to sacrifice TV or wasting time with friends and family, catching up, talking crap about the news or gossiping about others, right?
Or naps.
This is called, well, naps, no, sometimes I need naps. I've got 2 kids as well, I know I need naps. This is called having a season of separation. Sorry, Mum, Dad, Johnny, I can't see you for the next few weeks. I've got some things I need to get done. Alright? Okay, now we've got that sorted. We've got the why sorted. We've got the goals that we want to get achieved. Okay, and we know when we're going to do it. So we've already got our times planned out. And we know the person's snooty little faces that we're going to rub our stunning new bodies in. Alright? So who's in your corner? Who's guiding you to make sure that all of this actually happens? You can only get the same results doing the same things that you've already previously done. So you've got to change that. I've already mentioned that. In the past, you tend to give up when it gets tough, alright? You start to not maybe follow through with things. Do you know what to do even when you walk out in the gym floor by yourself and you feel comfortable enough with that? There are 4 factors that to achieving the success that you guys want in fitness, regardless. This always has to be, these 4 things are the same, no matter if you're trying to lose weight, if you want to compete in the ring, whatever, okay? 1 is nutrition, cardio training, weight training. Now there's a saying that if you only do cardio and you have a good diet, you'll lose weight, you'll lean up, right? You'll thin up, but your physique will be soft and flabby. Alright? Yeah. So if you do good cardio, good diet, and weight training, you have a good leaner, but you'll have a firm, defined physique. All right. And you think about the difference between a long distance runner, okay, versus a bodybuilder. They're defined, they have that big muscle mass, their physiques are firm. Okay. And the last thing is mindset. You must have the right mindset, because without this, you won't succeed in any of those areas. Dreams remain dreams until you have a plan. You need to have a plan to reach each of these areas. If you're unsure, educate yourself or use the power of leverage, and that's hire someone who has already had the skills and has spent the time to get that knowledge. Or you can jump on the internet and you can try trial and error. Okay, so you can start to do your own research. So it just depends on what your scenario is. Okay. If you want to get your tax done, or if you want to learn how to manage money, you'd go to a tax agent or a financial planner. There's a word again, planning. But at Crossroads, we have professionals in the field of exercise. These guys and girls have spent thousands, some of them tens of thousands of dollars plus years developing the skills in the areas that you guys are seeking. So the power of leverage is don't learn it all yourself, find someone who knows what you want to know. Okay? According to Dr. Miles Monroe, the secret to life is effective management of time and change. The principal key to management of time and change is planning. And planning is the most important principle of success in life. So how many people here have studied an at-home program, an online at-home program that says it's 6 months, so but they give you 12 months to finish it? No? No one's an online? Wow. Okay. An online course. You're looking a little bit confused, don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah. No? Okay, cool. I'll scrap all that. So what it is, it's basically online courses where you have to study in your own time. Okay, and there's no real accountability. There's no one who's really checking in on you. If you at the end of the 12 months, if you don't finish, you don't finish. You don't need to get an email from people. All right, as compared to when people do a school-based program where you have to go to a physical location, you ultimately your chances of success are going to be a hell of a lot higher. All right, because you know what you're doing, when you're going to be there, what's expected of you. Yeah, so let me give you a tip that most of the trainers here are going to hate me for. If you want to get work done on your house, do you not find the best tradesman with the skills that you want? All right, and the things that you need done. Okay, well, all of us are subcontractors here, and we get a flat rate, base rate for our services that we need to charge. Other than that, guys, there's 14 people, right? Look around, speak to different trainers, find out what it is that their specialty is. Match the trainer to the person. Don't just pick a trainer. All right? Don't just pick a trainer. That's the thing. And also say to them, look, guys, if I came to train with you 2 times a week for the next 12 weeks, what package can you do for me? What can you offer me? You guys have the power. The power is in your hands. You don't need to use just anybody that you get and hope that they're right for you. Okay? Find the right one. So here we go. I'm not going to hold back. This on the top of your page. Some of you guys might need to turn over. I'm going to do it on the chalkboard as well, just in case you guys don't follow along. Okay, so write your why. I'll just go here for now. I'll use the chalkboard. Oh yeah, that idea. Alright, I have to leave. Oh, that was a chalkboard. Okay, so write your why. There goes that idea. Well, here we go. So that's the reason that you don't want anyone else to know, but it stirs up that emotion in you. Okay? Make sure you're a bit teary. I've got more paper in here. So it makes you a little bit teary, okay? And it cuts that a little bit deep. Alright, we're really looking inside you. Alright? If it doesn't stir up emotion, you won't get it. This is why I separated you at the start, because sometimes it's hard to really go in deep if you've got someone next to you that you know, and you're sort of like, I don't want to look at my notes, you're sort of trying to hide things. Okay? Next, underneath that, underneath your why, write down the physical goal that it is that you want to achieve. 5 kilos, 10 kilos, 15, 50, whatever that is. The dress that you want to fit in, all right, that sort of stuff. Whatever that goal is. So now we're going to work backwards because that's the easiest way to plan. So the next line underneath that, if anyone needs more paper, we've got plenty of it. The actual goal that you want. Yep. There's more books if anyone needs them as well. So once you've done that, we're going to work backwards. So write week 12 underneath that and that total figure. So for example, 100 kilos now, I want to lose 20 kilos. So write down week 12 and 80. That's what you've achieved. Right? That's where you're at. So you need to live in the present. Okay? Live to what? Write down a dream. This is where you're going to be. Yeah. For you to achieve the goal in such, it has to be measurable or something. Just so you can track it, that's all. So weight gain, if you want to, like weight training for example. Yeah. So what, so in particular, what do you lift now? Is there an exercise in particular that you want to increase? For example, let's just use the normal one. Chest press. Chest press. So we start off at the bar right now, and we're on the 50 kilos and 12, something like that. And then that way you can sort of gauge where you are along the line, along the route. Is there a fast that you want to
So I'll try. I might just like come in and
Any questions yet? Body fat percentage. It can be definition as well. You can take, like, right now you're not obviously going to be able to do it, but you can take a photo of your... Yeah, that's okay. So write down what it is that you sort of want to be, like if you know your body fat percentage now, or what it could be, or your definition of lean. Write down an image of a person that you might think is lean, something like that. Sorry guys, it's exciting, huh? So basically what I'm trying to get you guys to do, alright, our subconscious mind thinks in pictures. Okay, and let me give you an example of this. Listen to me very, very carefully, everybody, please. Do not think of a black cat. Alright? Everyone think of a black cat? Your subconscious mind always thinks in pictures. Okay? Now, for anything to be really achieved, you need to get it into your subconscious mind. Okay? Because then you don't need to think about it. That's when you see the gym junkies. Right? They don't even think about it. They just know Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, whatever, Monday, Thursday, Friday, whatever, it doesn't really matter. Right? They're at the gym. They don't think about it. It's subconsciously, it is, what do you mean? No, sorry, I'm at the gym. Now, you know that. You know, it's not even questionable. Okay? Play your times tables. Alright? They're in your subconscious mind now. You know, it may even be your ones and twos, but there are at least some sort of timetables in tens maybe that are in your head. Okay? So you don't think about them anymore. Driving the car. When you first started, you were like, phones away, you're trying to go through everything, you're freaking out, checking the blind spot, turning the wheel into people, right? And now you're on your phone, you're hitting the kids, you know, you've got the music going. You know, it's subconscious. You don't think about driving anymore. You just end up rocking up at your destination going, how did I even get here? Okay? So that's basically what I'm trying to get you guys to do now. Some people, as we found out, don't have a goal of a number, and that's fine. You might not want to lose weight. That's fine as well. Everyone's goals are different. Okay. So but like I said, you want to try to get that image in your head. So whenever you're quiet, whenever you're going through that tough time in the gym, in the training session, week 6, week 8, right, and you're ready to get up, to give up, you repicture that image again. All right. That's why I said you need to write it out so it drives emotion. All right. You've got to elaborate on the goal. Don't just write 12 kilos. So that's what I mean. You need to really dive deep and explain in your own mind. And don't do this now. Do it when you get home and really paint a picture. So when you read that, you're living that dream. Okay? So now, go down 6 lines. Right, week 6. You guys, obviously, you can go home, do this on some proper paper. Put it on an A3 page, put it up in your wall. You come to my house, I've got this big wall, it's my big dream board, right? All the things that I want to achieve, all these things are on there, right? So, yeah, nice and big, okay? Halve your goal. So, in particular, as you're saying, the push-ups, for example, or let's say chin-ups, right? If you can't do one now, and you want to do 5, then by week 6 you want to be able to do 3. You know, something like that. Go down another 6 lines, and that's day 1. That's where we are now. So if you know your weight, if you know what you're lifting, if you know your body fat percentage or whatever is relative to your goal, that's what we want to write down. Now, draw some columns. This is what I was going to use the chalkboard for. Alright, draw columns, Monday to Sunday. And I want you to circle in the times that you said that you were going to dedicate to your training. So now, there's more bacon. Awesome. I like it, there's more. That's what I mean, it's a little bit hard for me to describe. It would have been better on the board, but that's okay. Would have been even better if I had a little PowerPoint slideshow I could have used the TV, which I didn't know we had.
Well, now you know next time.
There we go. Cool, so just circle your spots. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, whatever it is. Write in there, AM, PM. You know, in that circle, writing all the time, 6 a.m., 7 a.m. Get specific. And so, yeah, like I said, write down on the last one where we are today. And if you guys don't know, we can get you a copy of your weighing results, that sort of stuff as well. Just let us know. You know, Saturday stuff, we can give you a copy of all of that as well. So, it's good. You need to know where you started. Excellent. So like I said, make that up nice and big. You can do that on each day as well. You know, so it depends on you get a book. So that way you know exactly what it is when you are. And now in those spots, those time slots, you want to write what it is you're going to do. Now this is where it starts to get a little more. Yeah.
We did it the other day.
Is that?
It took us a while.
Yeah. See, you got to exercise.
Yeah.
Sure. Who's doing fit faster? No? Anyone else doing fit faster stronger? Everyone's transformation? No? Transformation or fit faster? Okay. So one fit faster? Sure.
There's others, they're probably just not here.
Yeah.
There's 2 out there doing the times now.
They're too good for me. That's what typically happens with fit faster guys. It's like they're too good for everyone else. They don't have to worry about me. They're like they do crossfit through. No, it's alright. It's good. We welcome you here anyway. It's fine.
Only being your own, you're being your own. What's it done?
Yeah,
At
exactly.
least you get in the right headspace.
Do they
Go
do
with friends and
they do boot camp with us?
They can, yeah.
Together?
Yeah.
'Cause
Do you want me?
I-
Do you want me?
No, some of the way I could-
Yes, you are part of
But
it. Yeah,
as in, I heard that it was okay, for example.
no, you're part. All the boot camps and stuff you're part of. The only thing different is that you do the wow. Yeah. Okay, cool. So now we know that when that day comes, we know what it is that we're going to do, when it is that we're going to train, and what we're doing when we're training. Okay, so now you've once again been living in your future. All right. So then when it comes, it's not a surprise. You don't rock up at the gym and go, "Oh, I'm having a bit of a shitty day. Let's go for a walk on a treadmill." You look at your roster and you go, "Nah, man, I've got to do 400 burpees or something." You know, something stupid. Okay.
That might be on your sheet.
And so, if you don't know what it is that if you guys haven't put anything in these circles, or that you don't actually know what it is that you want to do, if only there was someone, an exercise professional, that could maybe help you in this area. Alright? See, you're in the right spot now.
Just walk here, guys.
Yeah, that's perfect timing.
Now, obviously, that's where a trainer can come in as well. So if you don't have the knowledge out there, then you just leave it up to us. But I would once again, like Cheryl did, make sure you get a plan. Don't just leave it up to them either. We have bad days too. Alright, and we sometimes come to I fell asleep in the club when back in my early days. It was so hot, I was exhausted. He was doing some boring exercise. I'm talking 9 years ago. Alright, I had progressed from there. And so I was watching him and it was so hot. You know, it's hot, you just get your eyes get heavy. I was like,
Hang on, I might have to swap. What was your name?
now I just beat everyone up. I'll leave it here. So now, finally, I want to touch on one more subject, and this is important, if not the most important part. And I could run a whole new seminar on this one as well, but I'm not going to. I'm going to quickly brush over it. And that's PMA, positive mental attitude. All right, good mindset. What are the things? I'm very passionate about this one here. Sorry, I hate the word passionate. I'm very, I dive into this one a lot. Okay, what are the things that you say to yourself? All right, because there's a mentor of mine. His name is Mr. Jared Wilkins, and he once said that if you had a friend that talked to you the way that you talk to yourself, you wouldn't be friends with them for much longer. True? But we say worse things to ourselves than we would ever say to anybody else. Okay? What are the things that you're listening to? What are the things that you're reading? Alright, we've got to be so careful of the things that we say to ourselves and the things that we say, because remember, you're always listening. Alright? I listened to Russell Brand touch on this subject so perfectly. When he was asked, how do you change negative thoughts and overthinking? His answer, recognize you are not the thought. You are the experience of the thought. Get information that is not coming from within your own head, other people that you identify as being further down the road than you are, and that are positive. Look at what habits that you may have. Are you addicted to drugs? Are you drinking too much? Are you eating too much food? Do you watch too much porn? You're playing games too much? That sort of thing. I'd ask, are you also not exercising enough? Because from my own experience, it's very hard to find a negative, pissed off person who exercises all the time. Alright? You think about it, they're even quite annoying that they're so happy. Okay? But that is just part and parcel of it. The more you exercise, the more you eat well, the more you drink good water, alright? And that ratio starts to change from the soft drinks and the crap and the bad food and the no exercise. When that ratio starts to change, right, you will become happier and people will start to notice that. The weight is really just a side product of everything else that you get. Russell goes on to say, once you have recognized these things, then you can join a community or support group that can help you. So congratulations, you guys have just joined your first support group. Yeah. Alright, the 12-week challenge, you guys are a group. You're here to support each other. When you get to those boot camps, if you see someone slacking off, get into it. Alright? You've all met each other now. We're all family. Alright? If you see them slacking off, have a yell at them. And remember, they're not yelling at you because they think you're doing a bad job or you're pathetic. They're yelling at you because they want to get you to the best. They want to see you finish it. Because there's nothing worse than watching everybody else finish and you sitting on the sideline, or you stop just before the line. You know what I mean? So if the person who finishes the race like the Olympics last, don't see him put his hands up in the air jumping around, alright, doing the Usain Bolt thing. No, alright, he's miserable. He watched everyone else finish it. Okay? That one there. So tap in to each other. You stay connected with the group. We've obviously got trainings here and stuff as well. Okay, there's lots of boot camps. This setup here is a lot better than the other 12-week challenges that I've been part of. Alright, for starters, no other 12-week challenge have I been part of a seminar. Alright, that we're actually trying to impart a little bit extra than just the challenge. Alright, most of the other challenges you send off an email if you get it. Alright, sometimes ends up in your junk mail. Then you sit there with your nutrition and your diet and your shopping list, and you're sitting there on Monday, you don't know what you're doing. Okay? But this one, we're going to have frequent seminars that you've got to get that little bit extra out of it. We're putting on an extra boot camp as well. Most boot camps are only one a week. We've got 2 a week. Okay? So we're really, you guys are in the best position here. And this, like I said, is the best 12-week challenge that I've seen so far. Okay? And like I said, I'm only new to this gym in particular. So who are you listening to on a weekly, daily, hourly basis? Who are you hanging around with? These are things to start thinking about, okay? Because on average, we're 20% higher or lower than the 5 people that we hang around the most. Now that's physically, intellectually, and financially. Think about it. Your friends, your group, are typically going to be very similar to where you are, okay? So, get some new friends. And that's the truth too. So ensure that you hang around the people that you want to become, or you become the people that you hang around. Ensure you listen to something motivational every day. Read something positive. The eyes and the ears are the gateway to your soul. So be the gatekeeper. Be very cautious about what goes in your mind. And for God's sake, stop watching the bloody news. Alright, even for the next 12 weeks, don't watch the news. Okay? When that's your news time, you go do a walk, you meditate, you run, do some push-ups, something like that. I guarantee you will be a different person in 12 weeks. Just by getting rid of that one media outlet. Okay? I guarantee it. So now, I want you to exchange numbers with the lovely person next to you. All the handsome vibes over there. Come on guys, let's go. Even if you want to write on the top of the paper. Alright? Because like I said at the start, if we don't...
Do you not have a friend? He can do it.
Alright guys, it should have been 10 or 20 digits, 10 per person. We should be pretty sweet now. Maybe their name if you can't remember their name. We're back, we're nearly done. Okay, so remember at the start when I said that the people who succeed are accountable to multiple people. Alright, you guys have now got an accountability buddy. Okay, it's like an AA meeting. Okay, you guys have got an accountability buddy. I want you guys to check in on your person's number, right? Just send them a text, something like that, at least once a week. Right? Send them something encouraging, just check in to see how they're going. Because guys, it is so freaking depressing, right? I have met so many people that actually don't get anything encouraging said to them at all. Really. Guys, come on. There are people literally could be in this room right now that don't get anything ever said to them encouraging. Alright? Then that stays the truth. And yeah, anyway, we're going to leave it there. So yeah, you guys will be really surprised by that. Statistically speaking, 10 to 15% of people without a trainer will actually finish this competition. That means 1 to 2 of you guys out of 10, will actually finish this. Statistically speaking. Now I'm all for breaking statistics, but are you? That's the question, because I'm a little jump. I'm going to be yelling. So at least having this accountability buddy that you guys have now, we're going to raise those statistics. Okay? And that's compared to 95% of competitors who have a trainer who actually do compete. And once again, it's accountability buddy. And once again, like I said at the start, it's no longer $100 to $200. Now you're investing money each week with a trainer. That starts to change the ratio, like I mentioned before. Okay? So it starts to become a little bit, it hurts a little bit more. And that's why you get it done. Okay? Now we look forward to seeing you guys, the new you, in 12 weeks. Remember, happiness is not a journey, it's a destination. No, hang on, we've got that the other way around. Happiness is the journey, not a destination. Now is your time and this is your year. I get concerned when people tell me that they want to lose X amount of kilos. It's not the kilos that you're seeking to lose, it's the feeling of confidence, not having to worry about tucking it all in when you have, or going to get, wondering if they're going to have clothes that fit you in certain stores. It's the feeling of pride and accomplishment. It's the self-respect and the self-love that you haven't felt in such a long time. It's the energy. Man, they don't have naps. Alright, it's the energy. Waking up and not feeling drained or tired. You have an eagerness about what the day can unfold instead of, same thing. So there we go again. Off, get the kids ready for work, school, go off to work, pick the little bastards up, come home, feed them dinner, put them to bed, sit on the couch. It's that same day in, day out monotony. Okay? What personal best can you break now? Guys, this is what awaits you at the end of the 12 weeks. Some will experience what I mean, and others will get distracted and lose sight. Everything is perfect in this world, but as we create our own realities, make the decision to not live the next day the same as the last. Life is too short for that, and there is too much life left to experience. Guys, you haven't seen the best of me, and I know that I haven't seen the best of you yet. Well, that's it from me. One last thing to ponder. In closing, this was, I heard Josh Rogan, the commentator from the UFC, he said this one. If you had just come out of a coma and had absolutely no recollection of the past, and someone came to you and told you that you were a Navy SEAL before the coma, you would hold yourself completely different than if they said that you were a piano teacher. You have it already in you to change the rest of your life. I'll see you later.
Good job, Lou.
Thank you.